The days have been brighter. I felt less alone. But I am a fighter, so I am never letting go. I'm playing with fire. I'm getting so close.
Hey guys, if you're new to my channel, my name is Bianca. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. So today's video is on this look. This is going to be a two-part video. So the first video is going to be of me swatching each individual color onto my eyelid, and then the second video is going to be of how I got this eye look right here. Really pretty. I'm trying to catch the light because I tell you guys that it's really shiny and really pretty, and it's like I never get the light. I didn't put an eyeshadow primer just because I knew I was going to be taking off a lot of eyeshadow, and I was trying to do it the way that would less irritate my eyes, even though I've got pretty irritated, but I do it for you, okay? Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. So this is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. Aesthetically wise, I believe this is the nicest one that she's come out with yet. These are the colors that are inside. Very pigmented, very beautiful. I did have a couple issues with some of the colors, which you're gonna see later on in the video. But other than that, like the shimmer shades and the glitter shades, oh my god, beautiful. So the next three colors that I'm going to be showing you guys are what I use in my makeup look, and I'm going to be showing that really soon, so stay tuned. And that's going to be this color right here, which is Libra, this one that's Crash, and this one that is Nebula. So what I'm going to start doing is applying the first matte color, which is Utopia, onto my eyelid. I am applying it on a bare eyelid. I knew that I was going to be removing a lot of the eyeshadows, so I didn't want to irritate my eye as much using an eyeshadow primer. I'm going to show you two layers of the color just so that I can get as much pigment from them as I can. And again, this is the color Utopia. It looks more peachy to me than anything, but honestly very beautiful. So going into the second matte shade in this palette, it's called Haze. It is a bluish, tealish, aquamarine-ish color. This color made me very excited. I'm gonna be doing a look with this color. I really love it. It's very bold. We needed this. So this is what it's looking like. Looking at it now, I do feel very cotton candy-ish, but I promise that Utopia is more of a peach color in person. And if you can see, the color Haze is a little patchy, but that's more my fault because I didn't put a primer. So now we're going to go into the first matte pink of the palette, which is called Off Balance. There is another pink in the palette prior to this, but it is a shimmer shade. It's called Cosmic. You're going to see it later. Oh my lord. But yeah, this one is Off Balance. Very pretty, very pink. So far, I feel like this one applied the best. The other two were creamy as well, but they did seem to have little patches. But again, that's because I didn't put a primer. So the next color that we're using is called Libra. This one on camera seems to look a little more pink than it does in the pan. This one is more of like a lighter shade of purple. I love this so much. This one reminds me of the Haze in the fact that they're very vibrant, very colorful, very springy. This is one of the colors that I used in my makeup look. So this is what it's looking like. I'm glad that you guys get to see them together because one is pink and one is purple, and you can kind of see the difference in the video. But yeah, this is the color Libra. So the next color that we're going to be going into is called Crash. This is one of the colors that makes me have trust issues. In the pan, it looks kind of like a tan color. On my eyelids, it looks like a tan neutral color. But I did use this in my makeup look, and for some reason, while I was applying it onto my crease, it looked purple to me. So the next color that we're going to be going into is called Momentum. If you're looking at it in the pan, it does look like a white, but when you're applying it, you can clearly see that it's more of like a creamy beige. This is one of the colors that gave me a harder time to use. It did apply very chalky, it did feel chalky, so I would just recommend to use this as a base. So this is what they look like. This is the color Crash again, just as a reminder. When I applied it to my crease, it did turn out more purple. If you look at my next video, you're gonna see what I mean. And then this is Momentum. Just as a reminder, it did apply chalky. Use it more as a base. If you want to use it on the lid, you can try, but definitely use an eyeshadow base. So the color that I'm applying now is called Vortex. It is a deeper purple, more of like a plum color. I had really high hopes for this color, and for some reason I just wasn't as wowed by it. I do love purples and they're one of my favorite colors to use, but for some reason this one just wasn't blending out very well. And the color payoff just wasn't there. Guys, the color that I'm using now is called Hot Mess. It is a vibrant pink, more of like a hot pink, ironically. But it just gave me issues. It was giving me issues applying, just like the color Vortex. It was a little patchy, a little chalky, like I was just highly disappointed with these. Again, it could just be that I wasn't using a good base with it. I guess I have to play with the palette more, but just from swatching it, this is what it looks like. I hope you can see the patchiness. I hope you can see that it's chalky. I hope you can see what I'm talking about, but yeah, I'm just gonna have to play with it and see if I can figure out a way to make it work. So this is what they look like, a deep purple, a deep pink. Again, just in my opinion, pretty disappointing. Could also be my fault. And excuse that I didn't blend the colors out. I just really wanted you guys to see it for its true color, its true nature. I wanted to apply the swatches so that you can see what the colors look like on their own, if they have a good payoff, if they're chalky. Just overall how they work without anything underneath. So this is the last matte shade in the palette. It's called Karma. It is a peachy color. I was trying to compare it to the first matte color that we used from the palette called Utopia, just because they look like they're in a similar color family, if I'm making any sense. But yeah, so I was trying to compare the two, but Utopia is more vibrant and this color is a lot more warm. Finally, we're getting into the shimmers, okay? So this color is called Cosmic. It is very pink. It reminds me of bubblegum. It is the first shade in the palette. Very, very, very pretty. Now you can use this color on its own, or you can definitely use it as a topper shade. Just wet it, use it dry, play with it. So these are the colors Karma and Cosmic. Neither of the colors gave me any issues to apply. The shimmer color was a lot smoother in texture, but they both felt pretty creamy on the lid. So Karma you can use in your crease, you can use it on your eyelid. If you're going to be using Cosmic, I really recommend that for all of the shimmer shades that you use your finger. When you're going to be using a brush, it just doesn't apply as good as using your fingers for some reason. So definitely use your fingers to apply it, use it as a topper, however you'd like. So the color that we're using now is called Ultraviolet. It is a purple color. You guys know how I feel about my purples. I specifically was looking at this palette for this color. Unfortunately, I wasn't impressed. Like, it's beautiful. Yes, it's beautiful. But it just doesn't look as sparkly as I would want it to. Honey, this color gave me life. Okay, this is Nebula. It's just, oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. And I know I say that about a lot of the colors, but this one was beyond what I expected, just because it does look silver, but it has purple flecks in it. Like, girl, I'm excited. So this is what they look like together. I hope you guys can see what I mean in the fact that Ultraviolet just didn't have the sparkle that I wanted it to have. If you're looking at Nebula right now, it just looks like all the flashlights or all the lights are shining at a disco ball. Like, it's I love it. But I'm gonna be trying Ultraviolet as a topper shade just to see if having some color behind it makes it stand out more.
children. We are the ones who make a better place, so just start living.
The next shade that we're going into is called Mercury. It is a teal color. I do love this a lot, and I know I feel like I'm repeating myself because I say that I love a lot of the colors, but this is just beautiful. I use this along the color Haze, which is the matte blue color, and it just came out bomb. I'm gonna have to do a tutorial on it so that you guys see what I'm talking about because it's just too beautiful not to look at. So the color that I'm going in with now is one of the gold colors in the palette. It's called Galaxy. To me, it looks more of like a rose gold, but I guess it would depend in different lighting. And while I'm applying it, I think it looks more like a foiled color instead of a shimmer. I don't really know. So this is what they look like together. Both Mercury and Galaxy applied pretty effortlessly, and I can honestly say that about all the shimmer colors in the palette. Guys, please keep in mind that I'm only applying 2 layers of the color. It's not being done justice. Like, if you layer it more properly, if that's the correct way to say it, it's going to look a lot different, a lot more vibrant, a lot more shimmery. So for Galaxy, I think it would be a great choice to use if you're going for more of a neutral look, something more on the softer side. It's just giving me the vibes. It's giving me the summer beachy vibes, even though I don't wear makeup to the beach, but yeah, understand me. The color that I'm going into now is called Supermoon. It does look white in the pan. It applies more silver though, if you can see. And I don't know if you guys can see too that my eyes are super puffy right now. I've been removing so many colors that they're starting to irritate me. So I'm sorry if you can see the pink on my eyes. It's not a transfer of the colors. It's just that my eyes are irritated. Holy cow, we are almost done. Okay, I promise there's only 3 colors left. This color is called Supernova. It is a pink shimmer glitter color. It's applying effortlessly, like I stated. Really pretty, really beautiful. Use it as a topper, use it on its own, build it up. Honey, I don't know what else to say about these colors because they're all performing spectacular. If you're enjoying this video, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. It's just gonna motivate me to do more of these videos for you. I'm really excited. So the second to last color in the palette is called Gold Glitch. This is more of a true gold color. On camera, it's looking a little bronzier than it does in person. I think this is a great color to use not only on like your whole lid, but you can use it when you're mixing colors and you need some shimmer in the middle of your eyelids. I think that would look just so bomb. Oh my goodness, guys, we got to the last color. If you're still here with me, leave a comment on what color you love the most, okay? Let me know because I can do a look on it. Okay, so let me stop rambling. So this is called Frazzled. It is a gold color as well, but this one's a little different. It does have like green flecks in it. Really pretty once it hits the light. So this is what they look like together. I'm really glad that you can see them side by side because Gold Glitch is more of the gold that I was talking about and Frazzled is more of the bronzier color. Guys, if you stuck with me this long, you are the real MVPs, okay? If you enjoy videos like this, let me know. I can definitely do a swatching video of another palette, another brand, anything that you're interested in. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for the support. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I have a lot of fun things coming. Turn on your push notifications. You want to be the first ones to find out, right? Come on.
Till next time.